Today's episode is brought to you by Gray Block Pizza. Gray Block, get that hitter. Welcome to this Valentine's Day episode. This past weekend is brought to you by SkillShare. SkillShare is a wonderful gift to get someone on Valentine's or any times. Think of somebody that doesn't have a skill. You ever see a friend that is looking around and they're not doing anything? You're like, what are you doing? And they're like, nothing. And they're like, well, how long you been doing that for? And they're like, forever. Well, you can change that person's life. With more than 25,000 classes in design, business, and more, you'll discover countless ways to fuel your curiosity, creativity, and career. You can take classes in social media marketing, mobile photography, creative writing, and even illustration. You don't have to go to school for 2 years or 4 years or anything anymore. Now you need to learn your skill and apply it to the world. Whether you're looking to discover a new passion or start a side hustle or gain new professional skills, join the millions of students already learning on SkillShare today with a special offer just for my listeners. Get 2 months of SkillShare for free. That's correct. SkillShare is offering this past weekend listeners 2 months of unlimited access for over 25,000 classes for free. To sign up, go to Skillshare.com/Theo Von. Again, go to Skillshare.com/Theo Von to start your 2 months now. Skillshare.com/Theo Von. Get that skill. Today's episode is brought to you by Ridge Wallet. A lot of time people have a wallet, you know that, and you'll see somebody and they'll reach in their pocket and they'll pull out something that has money inside of it, and that's a wallet. And you think, oh man, that wallet looks old-fashioned, look like it maybe from the past, maybe from the, 16th century. But the truth is, it is. But now you can get a new Ridge wallet. The Ridge is that front pocket carry. It's that real deal, that front pocket bad boy. And it looks just like almost like a credit card itself. But it has special metal that blocks if aliens are trying to steal your identity or somebody else that's closer. The Ridge wallet, it's that front pocket carry. Keep your cards close. Visit ridgewallet.com/Theo. That's RIDGEWALLET.com/Theo for 10% off. Or use code Theo at checkout for 10% off. That's ridgewallet.com/Theo. Get that hitter. Love is in the air. Who is that? It's someone in love. Who is that? There's someone in love. Today's episode is a pair of beautiful people. A young man that has been kinder to me, maybe than any other comedian in my career, maybe in some ways. I'm grateful to know him. I'm grateful to have him. I'm also grateful to have his beautiful, lovely co-host and girlfriend. It is the Slept King and the Awake Queen. It is Bobby Lee and Khalyla from TigerGunt. Bro, if I didn't care about you, I would never be racist to you.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
y'all,
dude.
when you say y'all gooks, is that what I say?
Yeah.
Y'all ching chongs?
Well,
Sorry, I don't want to start. You know what, dude? We were late. I felt frustrated about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's raining. I'm in a bad mood.
Are you?
I'm snappy. I'm very irritable. And so I want to reset my
chi?
That's the word.
Core.
Your core, you definitely got to work. You seem like a nice lady.
I am.
Thank you.
And I'm in an okay mood.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say this to you guys. Happy Valentine's.
Oh, thanks.
I do. Have you started yet?
Huh?
You are
Okay,
starting?
starting.
Oh, my bad. Start over because and then I'm going to put my podcast smile on.
Okay.
Look.
Jesus. I was hoping it was something different than that.
Just.
Yeah, I had dinner at Craig's last night, guys.
Craigslist?
So, huh?
What?
No, Craig's the restaurant.
Oh, I thought it was some guy named Craig or.
No, Craig.
Okay.
And also, I got this hat from somebody named David Spade. So
Oh, did he really give you that?
he gave me that. It's pretty cool.
He's a
huh?
good dude.
Yeah, he's a nice man.
Is he a munchkin? He's little.
I don't know how big he is. He's kind of.
He's like proportionally a dwarf.
Well, if you see a smaller person, do you feel like you guys know stuff that they know? Like, is there any sort of like?
Well, no, because when I see, it depends on what race they are.
Is there like any like Paquito symmetry that goes on when you see small people?
No,
Know
but
what I'm saying?
But if I see like a white dude that's like my height, I get really sad for them.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, because genetically they should be Dalia style,
Yeah.
right? But then if I see an Asian, my height, I'm like just like normal shit, dude.
Do you know if somebody's Asian or not? Like, is it the same?
Oh my god, this guy.
You have no idea.
Yeah, we have.
I do,
I'll tell you how we know. We have fucking eyes.
Yeah. Well,
no,
that's
but you
crazy.
can even tell. Like, I know my Korean best friend. She can tell the different gaits between a Japanese and a Korean, how they walk, and like the Korean men, the older men, they walk with their hands behind their back.
Oh, yeah.
That spinal support.
I can always tell.
Save money instead of buying a back brace. A lot of them just are like, well, I'll just put this right here.
Yeah. Even like the Keanu Reeves Asians, they're like 10%, 15%. They pass themselves off as white. I can tell. And usually I can go, yeah, you're fucking 12% Hmong.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, you know
and
who's
they go,
sneaky?
how do you know? And they get all excited.
You know who's sneaky is the Laotians.
Why are they sneaky?
Well, because you don't know who they are. You're like, are they Filipino? Are they Hawaiian? What are they doing? Are they juggling? Are they faking it? You know?
Yeah.
And then they're actually Laotian.
And then when they sweat, you can smell like pineapple juice.
Oh
and
my
bourbon.
God! It smells like the fucking lobby at a Ramada in Kauai. Yeah. Beautiful scent.
Yeah.
So love is in the air. You guys have been lovers for how long?
This is our 6th
6 years of loving.
Wow.
year
Yeah,
together.
And when was the first time that you guys, if it's okay to talk about it, when was the first time that you guys had sexual intercourse?
Probably
Well,
2 months. No, that's not true. A month into our relationship.
Month and it took
right?
a month
But he had to drive. I mean,
to
he had
Long
to put
Beach,
in
bro.
the work.
Every day.
Did you really?
Yeah. I went. She didn't even come into my place for a month.
Did he Uber or did he drive? down
I
there?
drove to
drove.
fucking Long Beach every day.
I'm asking the woman. He drove down there?
He did, and he
And what
didn't
would he
try
do
to
when he
mask
came?
his filth either.
He didn't try to.
No, he didn't try. He didn't clean his car. He had piles of like bottles and just dirty underwear, everything.
Oh,
he
it reminds me of my
trying
dad, bro. It's so gross.
But I was like, okay, well, I respect that. This is his baseline, and he's not trying to front like he's anybody else.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So there was no bait and switch, huh? Did he?
There were a few, but more of a maybe an effort thing, not really a cleanliness thing. From the get go, I knew he was a pig, hygiene wise.
He was a hygiene risk, they call it.
Yeah, for sure. Hepatitis risk.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Wow. Are you asleep or awake?
I had to get my booster shot.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. He seemed like that guy who's definitely got that fever in him. He's got the potential for fever.
Liver fever.
Oh, if you look, I couldn't even imagine seeing one of his blood cells under a microscope. Who would even know? It's probably just sitting there fucking vaping, So you guys, the full 1 month, and you guys got into sex. Now, how did that kind of start? Or where was the first date? I just want to learn about love. It's Valentine's. I want to learn about y'all's love.
We can talk about love.
What are you? Dude, I feel like I'm on Yellow Mirror. Have you seen that show? Got him!
Dude, bro. Yellow Mirror was very good.
Thank you.
And I would have give you more of a laugh if I wasn't so enraged right now.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah.
But
let me say something right now, dude.
Okay.
That was fucking funny as fuck.
Thank you.
All right, but
Okay.
listen to me, okay?
Yeah, I am.
Don't talk to me that way,
I won't do that.
okay? Because I'm here as well.
Yes.
We fucked a month in,
Okay.
and it was not. I go. Let me just stick the tip in.
Did he say that really?
Well,
No, remember,
well,
She spread. No, just let
I'm
me
really
just.
into like hit training,
Oh, yeah.
circuit training.
Oh, yeah.
So we did we had stations.
And you guys went to an actual place? You just made it up in a
No,
room?
in my apartment, in my apartment living room,
Yeah.
we had stations. That's where you do the air guitar.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where, we do this. And over here, you can put just the tip in.
Right. Oh, wow.
And
I like
stuck
that.
it in, and I stuck it and stuck it out. That I stuck it in, stuck it out.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't let me keep it in there.
Oh wow, I like that.
Yeah.
That's
So I did like 5 or 6 of those.
It's very New York.
And literally, that's all we did.
Oh wow.
The first time.
So it wasn't really, it was sex. You know, on paper it was sex, but it was
I just want to see if it
was
fit.
almost
I just
like
want
a-
to see if it fit. You know what I
And
mean?
then the
like a
second-
meeting. It was like
No,
a
you're going to the
get-together.
Gap. You're trying on. You know.
Yeah.
And then
It's
the
like,
second-
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second
This is
time
a
was
medium.
even a bigger. Well, the second time was a disaster
Why?
because I didn't realize our height differential at that time.
Yeah.
And he was trying to, we were trying to do it doggy style.
Oh, yeah.
And it turns out his thighs are actually really short.
Oh yeah.
So he tried.
He
I
got
think.
thighs like a yam. He's built like a yam.
So he would have had to done a half stand in order to get there.
Oh yeah.
And his thighs apparently were burning.
Oh,
So
yeah.
midway
Give out.
through,
It's
he was like, I gotta go home. And so he just left
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
just
yeah,
rushed
yeah,
home.
yeah, yeah.
He didn't even explain.
Burning thighs
That's
is
what we
very.
do.
So the third time we did it prison style, which is straight flat because it's the only thing.
That's all the only style I can do.
Burning thighs, hidden dragon. That's about as sexy.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I can't do. I've never done doggy the normal way.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm so short, my legs and stuff. So I just go lay on your stomach, right? And then sometimes I have to like squeeze their legs together like that.
Oh yeah.
So I can tighten the situation. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Do you now? Do you remember it being kind of sensual? Had you guys been drinking, or was it?
No,
just
we don't
kinda-
drink. I don't drink. I don't drink.
That's true. Very hot.
Yeah.
But now, had you been drinking and you had maybe some tea or something, or
What, does she have to be drugged out to fuck me, or what? Is that what you're saying? That she has to be in some sort of state, a drunken state, for me, or a coma or something for her to fuck
if
me?
she's gonna let some guy drive down Long Beach in a fucking dirty car, I wouldn't be surprised if she has a fucking, a couple of fucking Mick Ultras, bro, for the fuck.
Yeah, but I also kind of just say this though, Theo, is that let's be clear about this, is that she's aware of who I am as well, right?
Okay, that's
so you have
true.
that. You have that. Now she's not a huge fan, but it's not like I've done more than YouTube,
Right.
right?
Very true, baby.
So I can get above YouTube,
Right. It's not like you have to fuck. Who was that? That girl Gail. Did the with the puppets. You know what I'm talking about? Puppet Gail. Is that or no? What was her name? She had a TV show. Went on to E eventually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Went on to E Entertainment or VH1 or something. Grenda. No, it was on
I honestly don't even know what the fuck you're talking about right now.
YouTube. What was the lady's name? Blonde haired Gail Bennett. Hilda. Nighttime with
And she played with puppets.
Gritton. Maybe not puppets, makeup or something. Tutorials. She did all of it.
Just let it
Sit
go.
down.
You know what? Honestly, just let it go.
No, Yanni will come up with it.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Who
I
is
think
it?
her name
She's
is
great.
Christine.
Christine?
Yeah, right.
No,
she
no.
has she does her own do-it-yourself show on Netflix,
Oh,
where
no, I
she
haven't
makes
seen that.
cakes and then she talks to puppets.
I like that though.
Oh, okay. Well.
That's cool. No, this was Gail, I think, or Grenda, or Hilda, Helga, Herda, Blondie. Anyway,
Can I just say something?
Yeah. So you guys got
what
into
I love
sex?
about you right now, dude, is that you have some new clothing. Because I've been analyzing your clothing for the last year.
really?
Yeah, and you look like you have some new shit on.
Did
Like those pants I've never seen you wear.
Thank
What
you.
are those? Are those sweats?
Yeah, somebody mailed these into us.
And what brand are they? Because I want to get a pair of those.
These
I like
are-
how they thin out in the bottom like that. Are they Nike or what?
No.
Yeah.
Some guy makes these.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
We could just do it afterward, maybe.
Well, I'll just tell you right now.
Okay.
While they're still looking for this lady, blonde hair girl. No, Gerda. Helbig, Grace Helbig.
Oh, she had puppets.
Yeah.
Oh, Grace
Endeavor.
Helbig.
Endeavor.
It's called Endeavor. They do have some.
I could just get some pants like that. You look nice though.
Yeah.
Green socks. It kind of goes along with the thing. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Uh-huh.
So do you?
And-
So
okay.
you guys
Oh my
had sex,
God.
and after that, then what happened?
mean-
Because then you was there love in the air already? Was there pretty strong love, or were you guys still kind of figuring it out? Do you think? I'm just curious about love and like
In the
love
big,
and
in the
ethnic
big,
love.
dude. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Oh wow,
Okay?
somebody's getting mum.
Yeah,
over
I'm gonna
here,
be
huh?
completely honest with you right now. Okay, is that I met her on Tinder.
Yeah.
Right, and I was smashing
Smash.
Wow.
smash and grabs.
In
Oh,
fact,
wow.
on our first date, he was showing me other Tinder dates he had
Yeah.
done.
Wow. It was like that show Supermarket Sweep.
Yeah,
Getting the ham.
yeah. And then you smash, and then all of a sudden, I found Khalyla. Right, I drive to Long Beach. The first time I meet her at a coffee shop, in my head I'm like, oh fuck. this could be a project.
Wow.
No, not a project, but you know that it's going to be, I'm going to know her for the rest of my life.
That's
or
better.
that kind
Oh,
of
sounds
wow.
better.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing to say.
Yeah.
You knew there was something different about her.
There was something different about her. You know, I liked her forehead. I liked...
I could see
A
that.
pretty big forehead.
Yeah, I liked her, the way she walked and moved. But here's the thing about her.
Pigeon-toed.
And she's a swimmer,
She was
too.
hot, right? But here's the thing that made me love her is because you know how like mythological I am.
Oh, yeah. And pigeon-toed, that's part Native... That's
Yeah.
kind of Native American.
But
a
my
little.
body is like, unclear of what it is.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You know, like my
It's
body
like-
can't decide.
It's like an amoeba.
It's like an amoeba, right?
Oh, yeah. You're fucking like a gristly Rubik's Cube. I
Yeah,
feel like.
yeah, right. And I have eyes. I look at myself in the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't go, hey, like Fonzie,
Yeah.
right? I just go, you know what I mean? But like, and so when I was at that coffee shop with her the first day, it was a long couch we were sitting on. And she was really close to me. And she just locked eyes with me. And she was literally interested in about everything that I was saying.
Oh, that would scare me.
Yeah, and she was hot too. So I was like, oh, what the fuck? You know, I was hard.
Yeah.
Oh my
wow.
god.
Yeah, my dick got hard. It's hard now.
Oh, that's cool.
You can't tell through the jeans.
You can't tell. Yeah, I can imagine telling at all. But I think that's cool. If I'm hard, I tell people in the room now because I don't want to crime. I'm not doing that.
Right. You'll be able to tell with those pants. You'll be able to tell.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Your
getting
junk
hard
is
today.
pretty clear too.
I got that fucking sleeping bird look, man. You know.
Yeah.
That's how my
It's
dick
nice.
rolls down.
So when I met her, that's what happened, and then here we are 6 years later. Wow. You know,
And what do you guys do to keep it fresh these days? I mean, I know you guys have like.
we're having a little thing. It's a little
Yeah.
yeah.
I would imagine there were 50 other better couples to bring on a Valentine's Day episode that, you know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know anybody that's even in a fucking relationship except you guys, really. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 80 days off pornogaphy, and that's one of the longest relationships
You
I've ever had in my
are?
How many
life.
days?
Yeah, 80 days.
I can't. That's what I need to do.
Not even photographs or pictures or anything. So like if he grazed his finger on your dick right now, you'd come.
Oh, I wouldn't come. Dude, I wouldn't even get hard, bro. I mean, I'd probably rest.
I'm really good at that though.
Yeah,
When it grazing fingers, I'm fucking. I have a black belt in it.
they call him grazing Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
over
I make
there.
a noise and I go, hi. And I do that whole thing too. You want me to try it?
No, dude.
All right, bro. Yeah.
I do think
Don't
people should
cover
be
your
allowed to
dick, though, it's
touch
weird.
themselves in front of other people, though.
Who?
I do think people should be allowed to touch themselves in front of other people as long as other people in the room know that they're doing that.
Yeah, with the clothes on.
Yeah.
Right? You can't just pull it out and touch yourself.
Yeah.
And I still think it should be illegal
Yeah.
to just show your dick and to touch yourself in public.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
Louis C.K. model, kind of. You know?
Yeah.
That was crazy. Have you ever had a man do something like that where he just pulled out his junk and just
Of
started?
course, I'm a woman.
Right. And is it cool? Is it scary? What was the vibe when you were involved in
The
it?
first time that happened to me in America, it never happened to me when I was living in the Philippines, surprisingly.
Wow.
But when I came here, I was on the
Country
181.
fail, you know?
I was on the 181 bus from Pasadena City College
Oh, now I'm getting
to
hard.
Altadena, and it was 9 p.m. and I was with
yeah.
my swim bag, and some guy and the whole bus was empty, and some guy came into the bus, sat right next to me, pulled out his huge dick and just started stroking it.
Wow.
And I was like
huh?
15 years
She went
old.
like this, bro. Like she was kind of testing a fucking lava lamp to see if it was like expensive, you know?
Oh, and another time, there was this guy who seemed like he seemed like one of those like ministers, like a religious
Oh,
type.
yeah. They come hard.
And he had his dick on the bus again. He had his dick in between like his Bible, like or a book. I'm not sure if it was a Bible. It looked like a Bible.
Yeah.
And he was just ever so delicately jerking himself off with a book.
Wow, dude, it's like using his psalms, you know? That's pretty cool. Now I'll tell you this. Now that happened the first time I ever even masturbated. Really, I'd go to the public library, and they had these. You know, they would have these art books of art, and they would have pictures. People had painted Rubenesque women lying by the river or lying in the woods. Remember that? And they'd have a wolf in the distance, kind of like an apple. You know, this is like Peter Paul Rubens and stuff like that. If you look that guy up, can we see some of his art, Nick? And I would get the pictures, bro, and it would make me so hard because you could see breasts. They painted them, you know,
Yeah.
nice breasts. And so I would literally, I remember, I would be so hard, bro. I could barely, there was barely enough blood to like keep my eyes open and stuff. See? Find the breast one. Find something with a tit in it. No. Yeah, breasts. There you go. Boom, boom, bo, 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 bo. Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey.
I used
Jack
to-
Shack City. Catch it and see.
I used to masturbate to Joel Peter Whitkin.
Oh, wow. Can we look him
yeah,
up?
look him up. Joel Peter Whitkin.
Some really great early.
Right there. Joel Peter Whitkin.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
dude. That's my shit right there, dude. All day, every day. Look at that shit right there,
That's
dude.
different. They put a beak on that child.
Yeah, dude. That's my thing right there. That's in my ass. When I masturbate, that's in my ass. Yeah, dude. That's my thing right there.
Who is that?
What's
Andy
that?
Dick?
What?
Is that Andy Dick?
No.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
the fourth time we had sex, we did it to My 600-Pound Life. Remember that?
Oh yeah. We watched
Oh,
my
I
600
love
pound.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I come to A&E, bro.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing,
Oh,
dude.
it's TLC.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't bust a TLC.
But you know what I used
bro.
to do back in the day is like if I would meet a girl at a comedy club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know you're on the road, and then you're in the hotel room, and some older comic told me to do this, and I don't know if it's illegal, but when you make it, and then you think it's gonna go further, and they're like, yeah, I just don't know you, and then I would ask, can I jerk off?
Yes.
You can do that,
Yes,
right?
but you can
That's
ask.
illegal.
Yes, and if she says no,
Yeah.
then it's no.
What if she says, I don't know?
Then you have to clarify. You got to make up your mind, and you have to wait until she gives you a firm answer.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It can take
Yeah.
months.
Really? So if she says, I don't know, or I'm 50-50 on it, you can't take a risk?
You can. It's like, let's make a deal, but like
Yeah.
risky.
Yeah.
You know? It's like,
I'm on the fence about it. And then in my head, I was like, I would just I'd go for it.
yeah.
And then you would jerk off like this. And then if they said you can you like jizz on them or no?
I would only do that if I knew I had a decent amount of jizz in me. If I've been masturbating that week or something, I'm not doing something like that.
He's not a big jizzer. He's like a little baby tiny dollop.
Oh yeah, like a couple of guys, like a truck rolled over and a couple guys are
No,
fucking
it's not
escaping
that. It's I
from
don't
it.
drink a lot
It's
of
just-
water.
He doesn't drink a lot of water.
And also I masturbate so much, it just comes out in like Visine drops.
It actually just doesn't even shoot out. It just kind
It
of
cries.
melts
It
out.
cries it out.
Oh,
like
yeah.
candle wax.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It does a little weep.
Like a little, like you just like you played skee ball, but just won 2 tickets.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Now,
And have you ever done like a threesome with 2 dudes and 1 girl?
no way.
You've never done that.
Watching some guy fuck, dude.
I've done that so many times with other comedians.
Have you really? Oh, I've
Yeah,
heard about
and-
some of this.
yeah,
you guys
and-
used to drive down to Commerce Casino, you and the boys.
Yeah. And
You should tell a story about how you gave some guy conjunctivitis.
oh yeah, so I was at the Comedy Store one day, and I was doing my first headlining gig in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that ran the room was Steve Shrippa. You know who that guy is? Right, he was in The Sopranos. But back in the day, he used to run Riviera, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Dice Clay used to call me Ching. He didn't even know my real name, right? So everyone else started calling me Ching. That's the guy.
Oh, there he is. He died?
No, he's alive. But Shrippa called me and he goes, "Hey Ching, you headline?" I go, "My name is Bobby." "Whatever, Ching." You know, they used to call me that.
Oh, yeah. They used to call
Back
him
in the
that
90s,
by
they
us.
give a fuck, right?
Oh, if we saw one, we call him that. You know?
Right.
I mean, not if you're standing there, but if you're driving by.
Right.
You know?
So there was these 2 open micers, Brian Keith Etheridge and Aaron Cater.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know Aaron.
You know
Cater.
Aaron, right?
Palestinian.
Yeah, that's right.
He's like the last Palestinian. He's like the loose one. The rest of them, they
yeah.
caged up outside of Israel.
Yeah. Well, he's the only trustworthy one that I know.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm joking. He's a really, really nice guy.
He's a great guy.
Very
He's
funny.
also cute as fuck.
He's a hard worker.
He's cute as fuck.
Oh, he's beautiful too, huh?
His eyes are
Nice
beautiful.
eyes, huh? Curly hair. What is it about the curly hair, nice eye combo that just makes everybody will come to that?
What about the straight hair, slanty eye?
I mean, it's an acquired taste, brother. You know what I'm saying? And look, if you're in a plane crash,
Yeah.
you are definitely the first one that's gonna get fucked, bro, or eaten.
Fucked or eaten or just...
Oh, you seem like the kind of like little dessert boy that gets kind of fucked in prison, but only around the holidays. You know?
Yeah.
Like the rest of the year, this little fucking, you know,
Dude,
this little lemon tart is off fucking,
Yeah.
off,
But
off
in
the
prison,
menu.
dude, I would be loose.
Oh my!
I would just be a walking hole, dude.
Bro.
But I would have a lot of cigarettes
Oh,
and side stuff because I would whore myself to the point where I had all the stash.
Video games, tattoos.
Yeah, like if you were in prison, I go, you want a Twinkie? I got one because I fucked Tyrone last week.
Yeah, you want a
Yeah, yeah,
Twinkie?
yeah.
Come get this
Yeah.
twink.
So anyway, so these 2 open micers drive me to Vegas, and we're on Las Vegas Boulevard, and we stop at a stoplight, and there was 2 redneck sisters.
Ugh.
One was like 300 pounds, The other one was 62 pounds.
Oh wow.
Wasn't one toothless?
Yeah, they were both toothless.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on.
They had teeth, but randomly.
Okay, so they had estranged teeth. Toothless people don't hang out together. There's one person with teeth and one person without.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
would
rule
never
of being
hang out with a
toothless.
toothless person.
Right, but a toothless person would never hang out with a toothless person. So there's
With a toothed person, you mean?
I would hang out
Oh
with
no! A toothless would never go double toothless.
Oh.
But I would hang out with a toothless so I could brag every once in a while and just go like this.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Let me
And
see.
smile like really loud.
like in that song where it's like, "Let me see your grill. Let me see your what?" And then you
yeah.
point at him, and you're like,
Yeah. So we stop at a stoplight. It was and one of the sisters rolls on the window. She goes, "We think you're cute." To
yeah.
Aaron Cater
"Oh yeah,
because they saw his curly hair.
Oh,
He
yeah.
jumps out of the fucking car.
that Stenian, bro. A lot of chicks love that fucking Stenian."
Yeah. And this is I think this was pre 9/11.
Oh yeah.
So they could
back when you do what you want, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is Matthew
So
Shepard
he disappears,
country.
bro. We don't know where he is. So I get to the Riviera and I tell Brian, I go, but first of all, also Brian Keith Etheridge, look him up. Ugliest white dude that God ever made.
Is he? But is he a family man now? And
I don't
should
give a
you-
fuck,
Are you allowed to
dude.
tell
I'll
the
say it to his
story?
face. Brian, God fucked your face up.
No, I think
He didn't
he's
even
seen-
try. Look at that.
Oh,
God
wow.
didn't even
Well,
try.
he has
Look
a
at
good
that.
hair.
No chin. Oh my God.
Was he in the military?
That's the only photo you can see too. The one on the very far right. That's him right there.
I think he's cute.
Wow, he's looking for
You have
help.
no idea, baby. That guy was the king of incels. He was the big first one.
Yeah, and he has two first names and then a lesbian.
Right. So I tell Brian, I go, hey, I'm going to go do a set list.
Looks like a nice guy,
Because
then.
I had to do the midnight show in the Riviera. So when I show up at the show, dude, Brian Keith Etheridge and Aaron Cater were with these sisters, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian comes up to me and goes, hey, man, if you're funny, and these girls are racist. They told us that. They hate chinks.
Oh wow!
But they said if you're funny, that they would blow you.
Oh wow!
So I'm like,
That's a very gummy blowjob too.
Yeah.
That's a prize.
yeah, right. Thank
a
you,
prize.
man.
That's
Thank you.
indecisiveness
Right.
too. We hate you, but if you're funny,
Yeah. So I have a good set, and then afterwards, they go, yeah. So us five, we go to our hotel room, and it's like 6 hours of debauchery.
fucking too.
That as well. Yeah. Wow. But it's like I came like 12 times. It was like crazy.
Oh, that sounds like
And like
a nightmare.
Yeah, 2-on-1, 1-on-1. It was crazy, but but around 4 a.m.
I want to see that 4-on-1, dude.
dude,
One person's asleep.
Yeah.
The other 4 are just criminals.
But check it out, dude. So at 4 a.m, I'm with the fat one, right, on my bed, and I'm doing her doggy style.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah,
But I have her,
That big dog, huh?
I have her, but she's
Cleaning
so
the
pungent.
kennel. They
Yeah,
call
yeah.
that cleaning the kennel, baby.
And
You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
lunch bunch.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I look around.
They call that taking the school bus, you know?
yeah. And I look around, and I don't know where Brian is.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I know where Aaron is. Aaron's with the other girl.
Yeah.
So I'm doing doggy style. I don't know where Brian is. And so a couple minutes pass, and then all of a sudden, I feel something tickling my butthole.
Oh, yeah.
And it feels like a feather.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I turn around, and there's no one there. So now I think, is it paranormal? Right?
Like
So
a Native American ghost or something.
Or white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the feather, I'm saying, though.
Oh, that's right.
Unless
It
you
could
mean
be
like a
chief.
white, something like
It could
a
be a
rider
chief or
from the
something, yeah,
1800s.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I keep going, but then now I know it's not a feather now.
Oh, yeah.
It's like some sort of flesh on my rectum,
Oh, yeah.
right? I got scared, as you do,
Yeah.
right? If you don't know where your bro is,
Something's
you're with a girl,
happening here.
and then you feel something happening on your anus.
What it is.
Right? There's something. Right.
There's
yeah.
a man with a feather over there. What happened? Keep going.
I love that song. It's a good song, right? So then I go, and then all of a sudden, I look down, right? And he had crawled underneath her,
Oh, yeah.
and he was eating her vagina
Oh, wow.
while I was doing it.
It's like Michelangelo paint like from
Yeah, the ceiling or whatever.
Yeah.
When you go to the
doing that roof work. Dave.
the roof work, right?
Yeah.
Right. Even this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he do
Yeah,
that?
this thing.
He did that thing.
Yeah, he did that thing. It sounds
You're
like.
right. Yeah. So in my head, you don't know what to do because I'm about to come, but also this is gay.
Yeah.
So you're caught in a situation like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Like, what would you do?
Man with
Hit
a gun over there.
yeah, right. So my thing was speed fuck and get out.
Oh wow.
So you-
That's that Carl Lewis, bro.
Double
Yeah,
down.
power fuck,
Yeah.
power fuck it.
Power fucking's insane. Dalia told me, dude, if you're a power fucker,
Yeah.
shut it down, man. That shit is so old school.
It is.
You know, it's
What,
like
he's
working
a
the
slow fucker?
railroad.
He's a slow fucker.
He said he's a slow guy.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I believe him.
I always power fuck because I think the girl's gonna change their mind. Right. So I just go pop, 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 just so I can come. Before they go, I've decided not to. Finish. So I was doing it. I started power fucking her, and then something happened where he, kind of adjusted. I adjusted a little bit, and I tried to stick it back in, and he came up like this.
No.
And my penis rubs his eye.
Oh wow.
Right. When you stick your penis in another man's eye, it's a party stopper.
Yeah, I could see
It
that.
ends all the vibe.
I could see definitely somebody being like, "Hey, I'm gonna grab some ice," Like I could definitely.
It was uncomfortable.
Wow.
So we stopped. I didn't come, and then I just, hey, everybody, you guys want to eat breakfast? And it was like, yeah. So we go down to the buffet, bro.
Oh,
Now it's like 5 a.m. dude.
eating with a group of people after y'all have been fucking sounds way Native American, bro. That shit sounds like pygmy style, bro. Let's all fuck and then go kill a fucking pheasant. You got to tighten up.
Yeah. So then what ends up happening is that
More happened.
yeah, more. It's not even done. So we're at breakfast, bro, and I'm trying to because I need to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm tired. And I'm talking to the people and this and that. I'm eating my bacon, And I look at Brian, and there's a yellow film that had dried over his eye,
Oh wow.
and it was infected.
Oh yeah.
He couldn't open it, right?
Oh yeah. That Polynesian hush puppy, they call that. Bro. When that thing gets all fucking flared up and shuts down, son. From pink eye or from group sex.
Yeah. I gave him the Polynesian hush puppy, bro. So now I'm tired, and I'm like, in my head I'm like, just let it go. Don't even tell him about it.
Oh my God.
Right? Just go. Just go to sleep. He might lose the eye, but that's his bad.
Oh yeah.
Right. But then my other side was like, you got to say something. Right. So I'm like, I just go. I go, your eye, dude. He's like, what? I go, clearly you can't see through that eye, dude. Right? He's like, yeah, you're right. Right? Like he should have known that. Like I can't see.
Yeah,
he forced me to call him out.
What an idiot.
What an idiot, right?
If you can't see, know it.
Yeah,
That's my thing.
Yeah, me too.
Doesn't he
Yeah,
wear
me too.
glasses
Right.
too?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm like, so what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do about it?
Yeah.
I was hoping he was like, no, this happens all the time. If I take it, so we go to sleep, it'll be better. That's not what he said.
Yeah.
He goes, it hurts.
Oh.
It hurts real bad.
Ooh.
Right? It's infected.
It's sad.
So now we have to go to the hospital.
We got that
Now
black eye,
imagine-
bro.
What?
We got that black eye.
Yeah. So now imagine how I'm feeling. It's 7 a.m. now, 6 a.m.
Ugh.
You're driving to the hospital.
And you haven't
And-
even come yet. Did you come or not?
I
you
come
did
a bunch of times before that, yeah.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
And so we go to the hospital, and Brian, was like, hey guys, I'm really embarrassed. You can't say that you jabbed your dick in my eye.
Yeah.
So I go, what are you going to say? He's like, I'll come up with something.
Brush by fairy tale.
Right. So we go, and the doctor comes, and he goes, what happened? And then Brian, he's a comic. So he goes, he skull fucked me. And that's the end of the story.
Oh.
But he got antibiotics, and he can see out of that eye now.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's a good story.
See if he has the eye in the picture. Can you tell in that picture that anything's wrong with him or something?
I think that photo was before the eye.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy. BKE.
So you've never been with like if I was single and you and I were on the road and like the hottest chick was like, I'll fuck both of you, you wouldn't do it with me?
I guess I would do it if one of us would have to like wear a sheet or something. I feel like, or wear like a
Like a Klansman?
no. No, like
No, I'll
something-
dress as a Klansman. I'll take sheets to poke a little hole.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I mean, you don't have to say Klansman. You're gonna say a ghost.
No, I won't say
A
Klansman.
ghost.
Dude, I prefer the term ghost that doesn't
No, because I'll
like
have
black
the purple.
people.
The purple.
Okay.
I'll have the
That's a
purple
way
thing
more
on,
chill
and you know what I
term.
mean. And yeah, I'll be the Grand Wizard.
Yeah, I say ghost that's not for everybody. You know, that's more my term. than
But you would
Klansman.
know. You would do it if I was like had sheets on.
If you were in an outfit or something cool, I'm not going to sit there and you're fully naked and I'm fully naked and we're both trying to keep erections up, you know?
Yeah, but you don't realize the Vietnam War kind of bonding that we could have, though.
Dude, I've been to a Vietnam War Memorial Museum. So,
That's right.
Yeah, but you weren't
You were
in
in
Nam.
Southeast Asia.
So what I'm saying is that if you and I did something like that, it would make us like war buddies.
baked shrimp, fried shrimp, you know?
Yeah, like that.
Where's my leg?
right.
Oh,
That was a great
Lieutenant
movie.
Dan.
That was a great movie.
That was a great movie. Gary Sinise was the best, huh?
Sinise is great, but it's just even watching it now, and he's sitting on that the retarded guy is sitting on the couch or the bench, and you see that feather floating. It's really nice. You can't say retarded, right?
Oh, you can say it one
What was he?
time.
What was Forrest Gump? Was he?
He had polio.
You had polio really in
No, he didn't have polio.
He had autism.
He just had weak legs.
yeah.
it? So there was no mental.
Yes, there was a delay. There was a
yeah.
developmental,
He had like...
developmental delay.
Yeah, he was struggling. Now, what about this? So...
But if he was just, I have the last question. If they had such a delay, how can he play ping pong that good?
Because you're not really...
Because his response, his
His
motor skills and
reflexes aren't
mental
slow.
response time is off the charts, right?
Right.
So
If he
does
doesn't-
that make him? He can run and carrying a black man with no legs in Nam. I mean, he could just do a lot of things. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Maybe physically is abnormal or something.
Yeah, I think if you have... motor skills seem fine. It's the rest of them, you know? It's the non-motor.
And autistics often have like they call them like islets of competence. They're autistic savants, so they can do like a lot of other things weird, like count or do math.
Right, like
or
Rayman,
ping pong.
Rayman.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
we had this boy, autistic boy named Lance, autistic Lance, and he could throw a fucking javelin. I swear to God, almost probably 100 yards. 140
That was his
yards.
thing?
Oh, and hit a fucking balloon, son.
They called him Lance a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if they did or not. It's cute though. And maybe they
Oh,
named
so
him.
you've said it. That's real.
Maybe they named him because it is real. Maybe they named him because they knew he was going to do that. I don't know if one of his parents was like a foreseer.
Oh, right.
But he, what the fuck happened to him? He was an asshole too. I mean, he had skills and then he was also an asshole. But what about this? So you got this beautiful dime here. You know,
Yeah.
When you gonna take that thing to the bank? You know what I'm saying, brother? When you gonna take that thing to the bank, you little fucking chimchurri? You little fucking Pokemon gone. Sorry. Just fell asleep for a second and sometimes I
My bad.
sleepwalk.
My bad.
But what about this?
I kind of just say this though, is thanks for that gig though.
You bet, man. Bobby and I went and did a gig. Did he tell you about it?
No.
Oh, wow.
That millionaire's house.
Must have been real important.
Oh, yes. I do remember.
Bobby and I went to a millionaire's house and Bobby,
I'm gonna say this right now. I have never eaten a dick.
it's like Vietnam 2.
I mean, yeah, part 2, right? It was. I know, dude. I had never been on stage where in my life, and I went, no one is listening.
Most people
And no one
were,
likes
like,
me.
Had finished their dessert and then were like trying to get the rest of it out of the side.
Yeah,
of the
you can
bowl.
feel them like scraping the ceramic part of the fucking bowl. I mean, it was, baby. I was eating it.
Sweating.
Was
bro.
it just some rich kid's birthday
No, but the guy
party?
before our buddy,
yeah.
who's like he's not even a paid regular.
Yeah.
He killed.
killed it?
How did you do?
He did good.
Okay.
He had to yell at a
little
lady
better than
though.
Bobby. Yeah.
When you yell at that lady, I'm like, I should have done that.
I fucking told him to shut it down. They're rich, and I've never liked the rich. And I fucking told him to shut it
that's a good
down,
move,
son.
yeah.
I'll burn this motherfucker down. I'll go to jail for 4 years max.
Yeah.
And I'm out at 40. I'm
But
still
dude, it
chill.
was number one. I needed it. Mm-hmm. It really does when it really does that kind of bomb pummels the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
And so I was like sweating, and I got off stage. I'm like, wow, I remember.
And they
Back
had-
in the day, you used to bomb all the time, right?
You bomb all the time.
And then
they didn't give a fuck. Somebody yelled chink while he was up there.
yeah,
you know?
I didn't give a fuck.
And said that they had dropped some silverware. And I was like, I don't think they lied, bro.
That's funny.
And I stood up for you there.
I know you did. Thank you so much.
And I was holding it down in there, and I stole some fucking shit from those people too, dude.
But I ran into the guy 2 weeks later. Did I tell
You're
you that?
lying.
No, I was in Arizona, dude. Arizona, and this millionaire, right? He had flown to go see, what's the LA team? Not the Lakers,
Clippers.
Clippies.
Yeah.
The Clips and the Suns play. Wow. And he had like boxes of seats or whatever. And so I was walking. He goes, "Hey, Bobby," and I turned around, and there he was. I gave him a hug, and he goes, and then he didn't know what to say, and it was coming out of his mouth. He goes, "Great job at the par show."
Yeah.
And I knew that he didn't mean it. So it was, and then I'd go like this. I go, "Thanks."
And you didn't mean that.
No. It was like a really weird exchange, but he's a nice guy. Can I get water, man? I'm parched,
Here,
bro.
we'll share.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I got my
this
girlfriend's
got his back. Yeah, man, that was really tough. And Ari did do better than both of us. And it was the worst part is after a show when you really don't do well and you still have to stand around like to get paid and shit, and you're just like kind of fucking standing there, knowing that people do not want you there.
Yeah, it reminded me of back in the day when you would do like a triple run back in the 90s. There were these shitty gigs that you would do at like a Holiday Inn in Visalia.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And you would eat it, and then you would wait until the very end of the night to get an envelope of $100.
Yeah.
But you needed that 100. It felt like that because if that gig was $100, then you and I wouldn't have done it. But if it was, I wouldn't have waited.
Yeah.
But it was such a pretty good money.
Yeah.
That I waited. It was. But at the end of the day, again, I do.
It was very
honestly,
sweet of you to come.
gotta just say anything about you is that and I'm gonna get emotional. Not really, but I do. I truly love you.
Oh, thanks, bud.
No. Look at me. You don't like intimacy, dude.
I do like
No, I give you
intimacy.
compliments and stuff, and I look in your eyes, and I get really like emotional, and then you just brush it off. So just look at me right now, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm so happy for your success.
Thank you.
And I'm so proud of you. And I love you.
Thanks, buddy. I love you too, man.
Look at me, though, when you say it.
I love you too. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you're always nice, man. Look, you helped me get an agent. If it wasn't for you,
I don't want to.
in this town, nobody else has even done anything for me in this town, really. I mean, people have done some stuff, but Bobby's really helped me.
Well, I mean, you learn,
past
like,
year.
Jeff Ross. I'll give you Jeff Ross, right? Jeff Ross is one of those guys that whenever he was ever on a show, I remember years ago, he had a Fox talk show that he was trying to develop. And he called me and he was like, they don't know. I mean, you did Mad, and the people that are there now don't know you as well, but I really want you to work for me and work on the show. Every show that he's ever been on, like, whatever, The Burn or whatever he might do, he always calls me into work.
Oh, wow.
Jordan Peele, he gave me, last year, he goes, hey, man, you want to do a commercial for a huge amount of money for really little work? And I didn't have to audition.
Was it for Best Buy?
No, it was for Booking.com.
Oh.
So my point, though, is that, there are comics that make it who have power who will never help anybody.
Oh, right.
They hoard it, right? And they're miserable, right? And there are guys out there that have really I think Rogan does so much for comedy.
Yeah.
To get people on his show, to give them his audience, expose them to his audience.
Yeah.
And there are just people out there like that. So it's like, I'm just like, I just want to try to make myself, more available for
Sweet
people
of
that
you.
are, you're a nice guy. If you were an asshole, fuck it. I would not help you.
Right.
But
Thanks,
you can.
man.
It's a no-brainer with you.
Yeah.
Like, I saw Trevor Noah in South Africa, and I called Matt Blake, ACA, and I go, you got to sign this guy. And he's like, I'm not going to go to South Africa. I go, you should, because this guy is that good.
Wow.
He's young, he is so prolific, and he's so fucking smart. So when Trevor came to America and went to Vegas and performed, Matt went and flew out and saw him.
Really?
Yeah, and they signed him. But but Trevor's a nice guy, but he's also, it's a no-brainer.
Right.
When you look at your voice and your point of view and shit, it's like, oh yeah, he's gonna, regardless, he's gonna make it. It might take him longer or whatnot, but you can clearly see it.
Yeah.
And then there are those that you see and they're just so bitter and they have such anger and rage inside them that you just kind of go pass.
Oh, so you see, so a lot of that anger really keeps people down, keeps people from other people seeing them and seeing that they could really bring joy into people.
It's not
Wow,
only
that's
that, it's
interesting.
this, dude. It's fucking, it's if they're like that when they're not famous, what are they going to be like when they have money and power?
Yeah.
But sometimes people are ugly
good
when
point.
they're not, when they're struggling. And I think that when they finally make it, the feeling of that aggressive, competitive nature sort of dissipates a little bit.
I don't know, I get more chippy
Yeah,
than
maybe you're right.
in the past couple of months. I've been a lot more like just stressed out, I think, and just like short about things than I've ever been in my
I
life.
can tell that with you, though, a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's
I really
hard.
have. I mean, but I know that you're busy and you have. But dude, this is a real exciting time for you.
Yeah.
Even for me, it's like I have a lot going on, and I got to fly to fucking Hawaii Tuesday, and then I got to fly back to do Irvine. Like I'm shooting a movie, and then that night when I shoot, I have to fly back.
Are you in the Sandler's movie? Or
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
You are?
It was just like a couple days, but
That's cool. I was supposed to go. They tried to get me a part in it.
And then did they offer you one?
No,
They will.
they didn't.
They will.
But it was for young.
Can I just say this though?
Huh. It was for
I've-
someone young. It was like a young, kind of mixed guy that had been in a fire. And I guess maybe you got it. It was for kind of like, I think it was like a Hawaiian Frederick Douglass they were going for. But with like a glucogen issue. Glucose issue.
But what I'm
Yeah, I
saying,
don't know who got
but
it.
I'm going to say this though is that for 22 years, have auditioned for every Adam Sandler movie,
Wow.
and I never got them. I came close a couple of times, but so that's what I'm doing. But anyway, there's a lot going on, and you've got a lot going on, and I know it could feel overwhelming and
Yeah.
whatnot, but at the end of the day, dude, it's like, you're sober guy.
Yeah.
You're a good dude. You work hard. You're very, very fucking funny. It's so hard to give you your compliments.
Thanks, bro.
That
Well,
was
look,
tough,
no, I
baby.
think it's
Baby,
sweet
that
of
was
you.
hard
You're
to do.
always nice.
You know what? Yeah, that's the last time I did
You know
that,
what? He's
babe.
good at talking his way into people, isn't he? He's a sweet guy.
Yeah, I think so. It's weird for somebody who gives so many compliments, he can't take them.
No. He
He's
can't even
horrible.
hear you sometimes when you try
I'm
to
the
talk
fucking
to him.
worst, dude.
He's untouchable emotionally in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah,
Yeah, I can't. I
He's
don't know
like
what it
Kirk
is when
Douglas.
people go, "Good job." I go, "Nah."
yeah.
Well, you just can't even. But the problem is, you hear, but it doesn't land on us sometimes as comedians. It doesn't. It's like you don't take compliments as well.
The thing is that I don't do it for that, right?
Right.
It's just you do it because that's just what you do. I think eventually. I mean, back in the day, it was about like, oh, I'm following my dreams and taking risks, and putting one foot in front of the other, and when you take a risk, other
Shania
doors open or
Twain.
whatever, right? And you work really hard. But what?
And Shania Twain.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah. But it's like,
Don't.
yeah. But then eventually you do it because this is what you do, right?
Yeah.
It becomes just a part of your everyday life. Show business.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah. That I agree.
and then what happens is that you forget, the excitement of it and why you did it in the fucking first place.
Yeah.
Like when you remember the first time you killed, like you legitimately got a laugh in a club.
Yeah.
And then you got off stage and some random person said, "Whoa, dude, you're funny." And then that night you would go home, lay in your bed, and just dream.
Yeah.
And you're so happy because you know what I mean? You didn't know that you could do that.
Right.
And it's like it's an otherworldly kind of experience.
You're like,
We-
fuck, I can do this.
Yeah, and you're laying in bed and you're like anything is possible. And then years go by, you get a bunch of shit,
Yeah.
and then you become angry guy. It's fucking weird.
It is weird.
Yeah, I gotta be able to I gotta look at my life and look at what I have in my life and go, this is it. This is it. This is it. Everything that I ever wanted is now.
Right.
I couldn't. No one wanted to fuck me back in the day, dude.
Oh, dude.
And then look at her.
Khalyla's taking
I was
all the L's.
unfuckable. I was unfuckable back in the day.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think you were ever unfuckable. You probably had a really shitty attitude.
Yeah, I could see you
'Cause I
being
would've-
full of yourself and
Yeah.
also, thinking I'm Daniel Day Kim or whatever that guy's name was.
I would never ever thought I was Daniel Day Kim.
Daniel Day Lewis, that's who I meant.
Yeah.
but thinking oh, look at me,
babe,
like I'm,
babe.
you know,
you don't know. You say that a lot.
I say that because
I'm that trap house yellow boy out here flexing, you know, like or wearing gold chains or doing. I could see you, getting flossy down there.
You lower my Civic,
my
Honda Civic, put rims on, yeah.
Turn up a little buck cherry and fucking just make people go crazy. I like them.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, Khalyla. Yes. I legitimately was unfuckable.
Wow. I think that I'm not saying you weren't, but I don't think it was from your physical appearance.
Yes.
I think it was from the inside.
Yeah, the inside was broken.
Oh, yeah.
I had no confidence, and what stand-up did for me was give me confidence. Like I said, it's like I know the I could have been dealt a better hand, but I have fingers and the whole
very
thing,
handsome,
right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think you're a handsome guy.
Thank you.
There's nights I see you at the comedy show. I'm like, oh wow, Bobby's looking handsomer than he has been, and that always is exciting, you know. And I think, but what about this that I'm curious about is, would you, if you had to let, because I know that you obviously have sided with Lee. I heard you guys say.
I didn't say anything, Theo. It was all out of this guy's mouth.
Okay. Well, I heard
I'm
little
neutral.
Robbie
I'm
over
Switzerland.
Here. Okay. Well, I heard little Robbie over here fucking say that if he had to side with me or D'Elia, that he was with D'Elia till the end.
Listen, friend.
Oh, friend now.
Yeah. Listen, friend. All right.
Let's hear it. Let's watch a little bit of it, though. Can we see exactly what was said, Nicholas? Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, because this kind of stuff I feel like is where people draw lines, you know? But what do I know? I'm just a young man making his dreams come true. So, okay, let's hear that clip.
I'm gonna say something else to you, and I want to look in your eyes.
Okay.
And that's Bobby. He sounds like a cat with like a little bit of emphysema.
Not that there is one, but if there was ever a war between you and Theo Von, if there was ever a war,
you laughed.
You have my assurance.
Yeah.
That's the Slept Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And they call him the Slept Kingdom because he sleeps 21 hours a day. And the Clean Lady thought he was obviously taking advantage of his freedom here in America. Let's hear more.
My people, the papayas,
Really funny.
will back you.
I like that.
You're the king of the North.
That's very cool.
You're the king of the North.
Yeah, the King of the North couldn't land in St. Louis. Absolutely unbelievable. King of the North can't even get to the Midwest.
And my clan and my people
Clan, did you hear that? I don't use that kind of terminology.
are on your team.
Thank you.
Fuck the Rat King.
Alas.
I love him as a person.
And that's where the truth hit. That's good.
Wait. Did you just say what I just said? That I love him like a what?
Like a bob.
Are on your team.
Thank you.
Fuck the Rat King.
Alas.
I love him as a person.
Yeah.
That's not right. I love him as a person, and that's the truth in that.
I believe that part.
You do believe that part,
But
right?
I just want to know when the fucking shit hits the
Well, that scenario is literally never going to happen.
when the shit hits the RSS feed. I want to know whose pod you're fucking rolling with, son.
Right, but what I'm saying is that I'm just stirring it up.
But why you pick him? Because he's taller? Who would you let bang Khalyla for? Sorry, no offense.
It's okay. It's hypothetical.
All right. Now we're getting into it. We're getting into it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say
Can
this
I
to you.
choose who I would bang?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, babe.
And you should choose first too.
You know what, Theo? I've always had a great relationship with you. If ever you need something, you know what? You're one of the few people who still leaves voicemails.
Oh,
Nice, lengthy, thoughtful ones.
thank you.
So I would choose
He's a
you.
hick. That's why, babe. They don't know any
150%.
better.
150%, she said,
Okay.
of sex. Thank you.
Okay. I want to say
You're
this.
welcome.
I want to say this. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so angry that my insides are
Really?
like making noises. Yeah. Here's the deal, dude. You cannot tell me right now, in terms of sexual.
Thank
is that what
you
you're saying?
again, Khalyla. I want to
You're
say
welcome.
thank you again. I was
You're
just
welcome.
thinking
In terms
about
of
it.
sexually, is that what you're saying? Sexually, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. It's like this. It's like seeing. Just let me finish. It's like comparing like Tom Hardy. Who would you fuck, Tom Hardy or Simon Pegg?
Yeah. Who's Simon Pegg, the dancer?
No. He's not.
from
He's a good actor.
Dancer
he-
with Wolves?
No.
Yeah. Not Dances
He's
with Wolves.
in
That's
the
fucking
zombie movie.
Kevin Costner.
Our favorite, Shaun of the Dead.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah. All right, you're both
He's
cute.
also in Mission Impossible.
Oh, there you go. Mission Impossible, dude.
Yeah, you're both cute, right? Mm-hmm. But you there he is.
Simon Pegg. Not that cute to me. Is he British?
Yes.
Yeah.
I could see that.
He's
got
super
that,
talented, though. He's super talented.
The Lord's, got a little bit of the Lord's.
Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, no, Theo, you're very handsome and
Thank you.
cute. He's just got a little extra elements. He's got more shoulders.
I don't see it.
He's got more shoulders.
His parents
He's
were
broader.
rich, dude. He was basically.
But that's-
they mated. His grandparents mated his parents.
Yeah.
So that they would have children of healthy skeleton and occipital areas.
Here's
and all
another
that.
thing that's not fair. Yeah, I'll tell you why. And also at the end of the day, I'm just fucking kidding. I would
He's got
never
money.
I would never choose sides, and I
Really?
love you so much. right?
Crazy.
And you
Seemed
know
different.
what?
Right, but-
Also, Theo, he grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth, so he doesn't know the blue collar struggle. So that's why I would choose you, just based on the whole Louisiana,
Okay, I
simple
want to say this.
upbringing.
Very similar to Philippines.
Yep.
By the water.
Look at that. Look
helping
at the
each other
Look
out.
at those shoulders.
Neighborly.
Look at those shoulders, dude.
Huh? Yeah.
Look at those shoulders, dude.
has dick-
That right there, dude, is Shape of Water, bro. You want to talk about Shape of Water right there, dude?
Shape of Water, dude. That is Shape of fucking Fresca, bro. That dude.
Yeah.
Look, he has dexteria, bro.
Yeah, but can I just say this though?
You know how long he's gonna live? Probably another 4 years. And
I
look,
know.
he's wearing colored contact lenses. Okay, so you want to bring that up? And his dogs, they don't even live at his house. The lady brings him over for Instagram and then takes him back to her house.
Butters.
That's not a pet owner, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually there's 3 of them and only 2 of them they ever use in it. It's like the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. It's insane, man.
Sweetie, you have it wrong.
Oh,
About-
sweetie, listen to this guy.
Sweetie, you have it
apologize
wrong.
on
Okay.
Valentine's.
When I was in middle school and growing up, yes, we had money, but when I hit high school, my parents went bankrupt.
Yeah.
That's why they had to sell the house.
But
The house.
I know, but
Sounds
up until
nice.
you were about 17, 18, you lived. We visited your
16,
old
16,
neighborhood.
17,
It's
yeah.
a very rich
I
community.
grew up in a white area, yeah, but I had no. I have no control over where we lived.
Did you ever have a bus pass?
I know. No, what is that?
Yeah.
Do you know what the MTA is?
No, I have
you
a
ever
car.
had to look
I have
at a
car,
schedule?
babe,
Yeah.
like normal people.
And you had a computer your whole life.
Yeah, we have computers like normal and a swimming pool. And
Have you ever had a
sport.
black man's hair drip on your lap because you had to sit so close up behind him on a bus?
No, but I had a gazebo, a tennis court, and also a swimming pool.
But he lived in the country club.
We had a country club as well. And I used
What
to go
country,
down there,
bro? Huh? You talking about? You're not talking about being in country, bro. You're not talking about the Mekong Delta, Daddy, are you?
But in the sense though of Chris D'Elia, as a kid, his dad was in show business.
Yeah.
And when he was a kid, apparently they used to call Chris into the room, and Chris would do these like little plays while they're in bed, his parents in bed,
Mm-hmm.
and he would do these funny little plays that he would make up, and they would bravo, bravo,
Oh, yeah.
right? And
Like R. Kelly
encourage that.
shit.
They would encourage that, right? When I did that, my dad beat me.
Yeah.
Right? When I said I was gonna do stand up, they said, if you do, you don't ever call me again.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
And then for years he wouldn't talk to me, my dad, because I was doing stand up, right? It's only when I did the Tonight Show in 2000.
He believed in it.
Yeah, he called me crying.
Wow.
He goes, I'm so sorry.
Really?
Yeah. He goes,
Have you met his father or not?
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
And what does he seem like?
His dad isn't able to speak a lot anymore since he's had a couple strokes.
Oh,
but his dad
sorry to
loves
hear
me.
that. Really?
I think.
I bet he loves you because he knows you're going to take care of Bobby, probably.
And you know what? When I'm over at his parents' house, I feel like I take care of everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna say this.
Very
The reason
sweet
why
lady.
this fucking Filipino lady is a fucking survivor is the first night, because my dad had strokes, right? We go to Phoenix to stay at their house, and they don't know her at all. And my parents are old school Koreans, dude.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't barely speak English.
They look the same, look similar?
They all look the same. Yeah,
Dude,
have the
they
one
look
ID.
similar. No,
they have the
seniors-
same ID.
Yeah.
So anyway, right?
Yeah.
We spend the night. We sleep that night, the first night.
Oh, yeah.
At
Not surprised.
6:30 in
Fucking
the mo-
Bobby is taking a rest, huh? Parents are dying. The guy fucking shows up and takes a nap.
Right.
But nah, go on, man.
6:30 in the morning, dude. I wake up and I hear laughter in the house. She had gone down, helped my dad with all the like medical stuff, and they're laughing. And she's like, they're already in love with her,
Yeah.
right? This woman right here is a fucking survivor, dude.
Yep.
She'll survive anything, bro. Because most girls would be like, I don't know him that well. I don't know what to do, right?
Right.
But this girl, that's why I'm in love with this girl.
Amen.
In every social situation, I could go anywhere, like any party, and I know that she will be able to survive any element. Even if they're stars, politicians, even if it's just like people that work at Home Depot or whatever, she'd be able to fucking survive it. Some girlfriends I've had, I'd be like, I can't take her to that.
Yeah, they struggle.
They struggle. She can survive in every social situation, and that's why it's very good to have a girl. So I love her and stuff, but she's got everything, dude.
She's a chameleon.
Yeah, chameleon.
She's a bright spot, man. She definitely has added a lot more to your life. Like when I see people aren't like Bobby Lee anymore, they're like, oh, Bobby and Khalyla, and it's nice that you got something that is a little more rewarding, going on in you. It's the nicest piece of attire I've ever seen on you is Khalyla. You know that.
But
that's so sweet.
I wouldn't have Tiger Belly, my podcast, without her.
I know. And it's cool. It's cool to see, man. It's nice to see. It's inclusive. You guys are nobody's Vietnamese. And it's like, it's exciting, man. And I think it's fun to see you guys taking on like things together. Would you guys ever consider doing like a television show, you think?
Probably not me. I'm
too
just
much.
not somebody. I know I do Tiger Belly, and I do it because I feel like I set him up well, and that's my role in the podcast. We have sort of this like antagonistic thing going on,
Mm-hmm.
but I actually prefer not to ever.
You know what drives me crazy?
On camera ever.
In the podcast world too.
I was dying when I had to do your that little pilot.
The Man Up pilot.
Yeah.
You killed it, babe.
Yeah, you did a great job.
And your dad
and
your stepfather
did a
killed
great
it.
job.
I mean, Roger was
Roger.
great. Roger,
God,
yeah.
he was so.
That was
cool.
a fun. You killed it, babe.
I know, but I was like internally dying.
That was fun.
You're like the Meryl Streep of Island Gooks.
Oh.
Yeah. They call you Meryl Streep. But no, I thought you did a great job. You and me talking in the beginning was funny. Roger's a handsome guy. It was nice to see him there. Your mom came out.
Yeah.
That was a fun experience.
Dude, I'm saying.
I'll have the duck.
Yeah, that's why.
Bobby said.
But that's why we're like a family and shit. And here's the thing, dude, too, is that even in now the podcast world, like I know now that you, Fighter and the Kid, Delete. I mean, we're all helping each other grow and whatnot, right? But I'm just tired of like now actors are doing it.
Yeah.
All these actors are now doing it.
Yeah, what's his name? Ferris Bueller has one coming out.
Matthew Broderick?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't know. Some shit.
Killing people in London. Remember he did that?
What did he do?
What?
Yeah, he molested somebody.
He ran over somebody.
He ran over
somebody in England.
Hey, bro.
And killed somebody in England.
Well, it was because he had stolen that car from his fucking parents. That's why, dude. It's hard to pay attention to the road, bro.
Yeah.
When you got to be back for sixth period, bro.
Right.
But no, everybody's doing
Did he kill somebody?
Car crash.
Yeah, he crossed the wrong lane and collided head-on with a Volvo.
Killing the other person?
In Ireland.
In Ireland. It was in Ireland.
Back in 1987.
And he killed somebody, right?
Mm-hmm. Two people.
Oh my God.
A 30-year-old and a 63-year-old, both killed instantly.
Oh my.
There's a famous story of a comedian named Vance was his name. And there was somebody had gone was sexually raping women.
The black guy, right?
At different.
Was he black?
I don't think it was a black guy, dude. No,
he was a comic that did.
He was a comic who did college tour.
Right? Can you find out what he looked like? What he looked like?
Yeah, comedian, college tour, rapist. And so somebody had been raping women at different college campuses. They couldn't figure out who it was. Like, what is this? And then they realized a comedian was performing at these different schools, and that's when it was happening.
He was raping people. Yeah.
Yeah, raping people, I guess. And so at the end, he went to on trial. It was him.
So when I said black guy,
Vince Champ.
When I said black guy, was I right?
Yeah, he looks black in these pictures.
Yeah.
Vince Champ. And
dude, somebody's got to do a movie about this guy.
Oh, they definitely should. And that's an amazing idea.
Like a dark movie about a guy who doing. Imagine a guy trying to give laughter in college campuses, but he's
the whole time he's thinking who I'm going to rape while I'm on stage.
Oh my God! It might have been the guy on the 181 bus from Pasadena City College. Look at that. Yeah. He was spotted fleeing the scene on an attempted rape in Pasadena City College. Remember when I told you about the story about the 181 bus from PCC?
Yeah.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Was that 1997?
And he asked the women to pray for them after. He was prosecuted and convicted in Kansas. Now, here's what I wanted to tell you. There's long been a story that the judge said you're going to get 25 years, right? Sentenced him to 25 years in jail. And he stood up and goes, "Thank you, Your Honor. Can you light me at 15?" That's what he said. So fucked up, so funny.
He didn't say that.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
That is a story that I've heard.
It's so fucking funny.
Can you light me at 15?
That's funny.
And that's a comedian for me. Can you give me the light at this time so I know when to get off
that's
stage?
really funny.
It
crazy.
turns out he was only into butt sex too.
He raped butt?
Yeah, just look, and always he would cover their heads and then engage in anal sex. It says.
Wow. Well, he was a little before his time because it's more popular now, I feel like.
Right.
Than it was
Butt
probably.
sex?
also-
No, butt sex is on a decline,
It is?
Theo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow, people are getting sick.
Well, people are just realizing how it's once it goes in, it's sort of just an abyss.
Yeah.
There's no tightening of the walls or any type of like Kegel, and
Yeah, there's
none
no
of
real
that.
party going on after that.
No, unless you're into, scat sex like him. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I mean, no, he likes the smell of poo.
Yeah, people don't mind a little bit of it.
Not
and
my
also, have you
poo.
ever been to some countries you go to, it's like, it's a damn aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
In some of those beltways over there. You get over there outside of Siam, bro, and you can't even fucking finish a sandwich without catching a hit of fucking, that body purgatory, bro, duty.
I'm really interested in comics that something like that happened, like he did that. But then there's that other tape back in the day of that guitar comic snapping on stage.
I saw that
and
one.
then him beating, the guy
yeah.
in the front row with
Yeah.
the, and every time he'd go up, pieces of the guitar would be, right? That was so viral back in the day when when I was starting to do stand up.
Was that Tony
guy.
Stewart who did that?
Yeah,
Oh, this guy.
that dude right there, dude.
Well, you ain't shitting back. Yeah, I'll tell you, if you guys don't shut the fuck up, about 200 people are going to beat the living shit out of you. And I ain't kidding. Because we got people who can just take you out here so fast, and it'll be like you out in the parking lot going, huh? I know, it's the okay state. I've seen your license plate. Oklahoma's okay. It's like, might not be Nirvana, man, but by God, it's okay.
Can we watch this now?
He's doing stand up.
If you're not
He's doing
Oklahoma,
jokes. So
Oklahoma,
he's
I
angry,
guess if you were
but
gay,
he's
you'd be
still
in Oklahoma.
maintaining the
So
room.
hard to
He's being
do.
professional.
No, really, don't mess with me, because I'll come down to the bus station and slap the dick out of your mouth when you're working. Do it.
That's all happened.
But he may have started it.
Get on up here, motherfucker! Be security.
This piece of guitar doesn't come off.
I'm sorry, man. The guy fucking came at me. What do you think, folks?
No way.
Okay, sure.
That was unnecessary.
Yeah, at least he said show's over, because otherwise people are just going to sit there and wait for the next act, At least
Right.
he said show's over at the end.
What if he was the opener? He's like doing a guest spot.
Dude, have you ever
Like a
had
5-minute guest spot?
Have you ever had an instance like that?
No, and the headliner's back there was like, oh, what the fuck, Imagine.
Were you afraid to bring your parents to watch Bobby the first time?
No.
You were excited?
Yeah, my family's very chill and open, and we're Filipino.
Yeah.
We're,
Yeah.
I had to tell you, so we have for the Man Up, so we just did an actual pilot, right? So thank you guys for helping us do.
You got real legitimate people to do it this time, huh?
No, we got
You
people
had
that were
Jim
just as
Jeffrey- you had
neat.
Jim Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries, Whitney
and then
Cumming.
those are higher
John
elevated.
Lovitz.
A higher elevated thing. We were your YouTube version. That's fine. I'm not offended.
we're friends.
We used you you used us for the YouTube, and now for the
I
real
didn't
pilot,
feel
you used the
used.
really bigger stars.
I didn't
loved
feel
it.
used. I felt
I
like
lo-
we were
I'm very-
helping him out.
Yeah, you guys were helping me out. I did feel that, and I did. In the end, one of the fun takeaways was I thought it was something cute for Khalyla and her stepdad to have.
It was really good.
That's true.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And he did a great job, and he said he had fun. I remember at
He
the end
did.
of the day.
He was really excited.
He did. He looked handsome on camera. He could be a 007, kind of like in a Nebraska sort of James Bond, or a little bit not Nebraska, but maybe like off the 10
No.
near Commerce Casino.
No.
But here's what I'd like to say is that when this new one I had to get. We're doing a butler where some young fella he wasn't cleaning up around the house. He's still living with his mom. He's 30. So we wanted to take him to butler school. So there's a guy that works in my building who cleans like the elevators and the stairs and everything, a Latino guy, this guy named Juan. So he and I always try and communicate, but we can't because neither one of us speak the other language. But I was like, Juan, mañana, televisión,
Yeah.
Tu numero. So next thing you know, I got his number. Juan shows up at the place, right? So next thing you know, he's in the sketch, right?
Oh wow. That's
So we're
cool.
all at butler school. Everybody's learning how to be a butler. He thinks we're learning how to be 007, like a mafia. Okay?
No, really?
Oh, dude. So sometimes I would just kind of tap him, and he would be like, "Violencia," you know, like he had no fucking clue what was going on.
Yeah.
And he's in the whole thing is so great.
Did he? Was Whitney and Jim in that scene?
No, Whitney and Jim are in another one about we try to learn about feminism. Me and Jim Jeffrey's trying to learn about feminism.
Yeah. I mean, I love the fact that you use that guy in the thing. You know,
It was hilarious. It was fun,
because
man.
he probably also, little things like that probably changes his perception
Of what he's
his
capable
life
of.
and what he's capable of. Yeah.
And the funny thing was, by the end of the day, no doubt he was becoming like the star of the thing. Like he started like getting into it, like even with the language barrier, right?
Yeah.
Like he started getting into it, but he was really good. Like not like his timing was good. It was bizarre.
Did you give him money?
Gave him some extra. They're paying him like scale and stuff. So
No, but how can you? Is he legal?
who knows, man? I mean, you can't.
Yeah, but can you? Do you have, when a TV show? If you're an illegal alien, can you do a TV show because you have to fill out all the forms?
It's California. They'll probably buy him a house, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fucking California.
Yeah.
They'll probably fucking.
You're
you
right.
know.
Yeah.
We had some questions that came in, and thank you. Though I wanted to say that for choosing me over Crystalia when it comes to
You're
if
welcome.
something happened to Bobby.
And I like Chris, for
Oh
the
yeah,
record.
I love Chris.
I think Chris
I
is
might
great.
fuck Chris, but I'm glad to know that you would prefer to have somebody sensual around who's going to care about you in case something ever happened to Bobby.
I feel like you'd take me out to breakfast the next day.
Oh yeah,
You'd be
If
nice.
I die,
pineapple, some poi, maybe.
baby, if I fucking die, and I'm in heaven, and you're getting physicalities with the Rat King,
I don't fuck very much.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
What if we're like 60?
I don't give a fuck.
We're just-
there's many
We're
other
just
people.
holding hands like
Eric Griffin?
penguins. Yeah,
Who,
like
Roger?
No, fuck him.
Who fucking Johnny Rocket?
Yeah.
Fucking spicy Roadrunner Santino. That fucking halfway house.
Right, dude.
A fucking ginger
Of
cricket.
rage.
Huh?
He's a rage. He's a walking
angry,
rage,
bro.
dude.
Dude, how many N-bombs does he have at his house? I wonder. That's what I want to know, huh?
So you have questions? What kind of questions?
We got a couple that came in from some listeners.
Yeah, because of Valentine's Day, we had people send in questions about their relationships and see if you guys can give some advice.
Okay.
Here's
Hit a few.
What's up, Theo, Bobby, Khalyla? Question for you all. How do I politely tell my girlfriend that she's bad at telling stories? She's just not very efficient with her words, and it drags on and takes twists and turns and comes up at the end and then is sorry that took forever. Thanks. Real
my
Papaya,
God.
Gun Squad.
Gang, bro. Thank you very much for your support.
Yeah. What I would do
Very nice of you.
is when she tells a story, I would look at her and go, "That's great. You should write a script on that story."
but that's
So no.
mean.
So that she writes the script,
Oh, right.
Oh, God.
right?
So then she actually uses it. Yeah.
Right. So
and
she has
sees
the
how
script
long the
that-
script
right,
is. She's
right.
on page 70 of the script.
Yeah.
Nothing's
And-
even happened.
Yeah, nothing's happened. It's about a parking. She can get a parking space, right? And then I'll set up like industry meetings. Pitch it. Right. So now she's in like NBC, right? Whatever, right?
Yeah.
With Grace Wu or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Now
And
she's
she's
a-
pitching this idea, and they're just staring at her like, you know what I mean? And that's how she'll know.
And then they buy it. They're fucking television.
Right.
And they make
And then the next thing, and then next thing you know, Santino and D'Elia are in it.
Are in it,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Are in it, and then you and me are there, after the funeral, and looking at pictures of Bobby, huh? It's a couple years from now, guy. Calm down, though. What do you think?
Go ahead.
Khalyla?
That's mean.
I know, but what do you do?
Yeah. What do you do?
I have friends, girlfriends who are horrible storytellers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about just keeping things very brief. I don't even like long emails.
Yeah.
If you're close enough with her, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, okay, what's the general thesis of all of this? That's my sister always says that, actually, and she says it in such a jovial way, so it doesn't offend the other person. In a joking way, just be like, all right, gotta wrap it up. Like,
What's
is
going on here?
What point A, point B. That just keep it quick.
Yeah.
And I think that would probably serve her for the rest of her life. You're the closest person to her. Do her a favor. Just be
Yes.
like, look, you tell stories for 30 minutes long when they could be 2 minutes short.
Right. And it's just not fair. It might prevent you from a job opportunity. You just could,
you just can't keep going on this.
Yeah, it's just a blind spot you have that you don't notice. And
I like your stories, but
Yes.
they're too fucking long.
Yes, I like your stories, but they're too long. I'll be patient for, like, one of my nieces, something wrong with her. I don't know what's wrong with her. And they have, she would tell stories for forever. 6, 7 hours, bro, all night, keep you up all night, So finally, I would be like, "Oh, the story police are here. We're pulling this story over. We need to get an ending to it right now." So she went like 5 minutes. It would be like, "Story police are here." Woo woo. So you could do that with your chick, man.
Yeah.
Drop that SPZ on her, bro. And if she gets out of line, dude, fucking tase her. You know what I'm saying? Tase that bitch, man.
But you have great stories, baby. But most of the girl, great stories, babe.
Pretty good stories.
You're like Hemingway. I love it.
Yeah.
But like that's the only author I know. I never read it. But all the girlfriends I've ever had, they don't know how to tell stories.
Oh, very bad.
But I've trained myself
Very bad.
to pretend.
Yeah.
And that's what most relationships are, right? Even with your friends.
Yeah, but if she's
even with your
stalking you-
friends, like I've been with guys and like Santino's told me a story where I fake laughed at it.
Oh, yeah.
And went, ha, 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 that happened, huh?
Yeah.
But you don't really, think it's good, right?
But with you and the kind of rapport we have, where if he's telling me some dumb bullshit story, I'll roll my eyes and be like, "Wrap it up. What are you trying to tell me?"
Yeah.
And then he'll do the same with me.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. You're
Yeah, there's a level at a certain point where it's like you're almost past like that each other care enough and it's not going to be damaged like whatever, it's not going to be damaging. Whereas in the first couple months of a relationship or maybe even the first year or two, this guy looks younger than us, it could definitely be like, that could be breakup potential. But tell your lady to shut it down, man.
That's an energy vampire, someone who
Yes.
thinks they can sit there and tell a story for 30 minutes and have your ears at all time. That's just rude.
Yeah. It really is. And even as entertainers, like I feel bad doing over 50 minutes in a set. It's like, these people paid, but I don't want to give them their money's worth, but I also don't want to sit there and just be up here, like
A lot of
some of
comics
these
are like
comedians,
that.
like
Oh my
Chappelle will
God.
show up and just sit up there and smoke a cigarette. It's like, yes, he's great, but at the same time, it's like, somebody have to be here at 4 a.m. to see your talent?
I saw Mencia do 5 hours in a row. Like I was hosting the show. I brought him up on stage. And then I went to the green room, and the next thing I know, I wake up from like a 4-hour sleep.
Wow.
And
Exhibit A.
the green room was dark, and I woke up and I didn't know what time it was, where I was,
Molested.
and I go, what the fuck? And I listen, and he's still on stage, and I look at the fucking clock, and it's like 3-4 in the fucking morning.
Unbelievable. Baffling, man. And that is.
And also this guy right here, I'm saying if it sounds like it's just not going to work out, right? This guy.
It
Yes.
could.
I don't know.
I think it could.
If it bothers you so much that you're doing a video and you're sending it to people, podcasts and stuff.
But it's sending it to people I think that he admires we have a young lady's perspective here today, which we don't have in all the time.
You see that knife? It looks
And
cool.
no, you can't. You can hold the case to it, and I'll hold this part.
I think you should show her this episode. That'll solve it.
Yeah, this episode could definitely help. I mean, but I think, being real with her, because also you're going to need somebody that you can be real with at some point. Man,
Yeah.
this is a great opportunity for you to be real and loving at the same time. I love you. I love listening to you. Sometimes I feel like your stories are just too long, and it's hard to stay focused the whole time.
When there are certain storytellers or certain people who tell stories where they're like, was it May? Was it June? No, it was definitely July.
Yeah.
And they go into these like unimportant parts of the story.
Yeah.
That destroys me when I have to sit there and I'm just desperately waiting for the gist.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm living my life. It's like I want to be supportive, but at the same time, I'm not out here just absorbing your shit for an hour when it's not fine-tuned. Take it on stage and get it tight and then bring it back to the relationship. What else do we have? What else is going on?
We got another question from Australia from Emma.
Hi, Theo, Bobby, and Khalyla. It's Emma from Melbourne, Australia. This little guy is 6 weeks old, and his dad is being an inconsiderate bastard. For example, the other day I told him to grab Western in the morning so I could have a sleep in, and his response was, "What about my sleep in?" And then last night I asked him to get ready in the bathroom, put his work clothes on in the bathroom in the morning so he doesn't wake me up. And he cracked the shits. So he's really being an inconsiderate bastard. And I was just wondering what advice you have for him. And yeah, please help him. Also, for Valentine's Day, I got him tickets to your show in Melbourne in May. And I got nothing.
You're very sweet.
It's not good, is it, bud?
Weston
Gang,
looks like
gang.
he's about 40. Gang, mommy. The baby looks like he's about 40 years old, and also the baby looked like he'd been dating other babies in the neighborhood. That baby like sexually content.
Yeah.
Well, I think you could just even show him this video and let him know, A, that obviously your wife really cares about you because she got you tickets to my show, and she's still thinking about the future of you guys and doing something fun together down the line. So, but in the meantime, she's thinking about some other issues. She would love a little bit more, maybe understanding. Who knows what other stresses she's under.
It's also, she's the one that carried the baby for 9 months and went through all the physical. I mean, you could imagine. We will never going to experience that.
Yeah, but what do you do with a man who's not able to, that type of information isn't able to sink in? Look, when they're just so wrapped up in themselves and they think their time is so fucking valuable. Let's say let's suppose like he brings home, he's financially more, he brings home the bacon. What if he thinks his role is to not do that? Because I have a friend who has 3 kids and he doesn't feel like he needs to participate in the kids' rearing or helping with the newborn.
Oh, wow.
Because he makes most of the money. And so you just have to be clear about those gender roles. And
It depends
if you're not okay with what's going on, I think you should just be really clear with him and say, hey, dude, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I need your help. That's just the end of it all. That's just the end of the story.
I'm going to argue against it just for a second, though.
Yeah.
If the dude is a coal miner, right? He has soot on him. He wakes up at 6 in the morning, has to take an elevator to the, in a
to the
cave,
core.
the core, and whatever he's inhaling is like giving him lung diseases, right?
Yeah.
And he's there for 12 hours, fucking getting iron ore. I don't know how they do it down there. You know
Is
what I
this
mean?
the 7 Dwarfs? Is that what you're talking about?
yeah. So that's a Hobbit. But my point is, and he comes home and he's just dark, and soot and just dirty and like tired as fuck. I think that dude should be able to just take a bath and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But
It should
But
be
if you're
discussed
working
about-
at, Kinko's, right, and you're in charge of stocking the highlighters, you can help out.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And some of it should be, I agree. I think that there's definitely things you expect. You're like, oh, well, if I'm working, you think, oh, I expect that she should be able to handle that, right? But it should be communicated. That's the thing. It's like,
It should be
hey, what's going on?
communicated.
I feel like I'm tired when I get home. And she's like, well, I feel like I would love to get a little bit of rest in the morning because it's a long day. And then I stay up at night with you to spend time with you when you get home. It's...
and motherhood is so it can be very
oh, yeah.
isolating.
It seems like it.
And you're feeding a baby out of your own body. I will say though that there really is no excuse to not be considerate. And it sounds like even though this guy he's just not being considerate.
Right.
And my dad was a really, he brought home the bacon. He was a very, very, very busy man, but he was always really kind and thoughtful and considerate to my mom when she had 2 young babies. And to this day, she's like, there will be no better example of how a man should take care of 2 young kids, given that as busy as he was.
Yeah.
And he was 70 years old.
Wow.
He was an old guy. He had
And he still
tired
showed
bones,
up.
and he still showed up.
You guys have
every
the
step of the
same
way.
kind of vibe. Because your dad was super old.
Oh, that's another thing we
and
have
her
in
dad,
common.
yeah, in common. And her dad was super old. He was like 60, right, when he had you.
Yeah, yours was.
And they were on the swim team, right? You guys were on the swim team.
Yeah, because we were,
Filipino. What?
last lucky sperm. We swam fast.
Oh, yeah. Last lucky sperm. We swam
Yeah.
fast. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I think, some consideration could definitely help. And if you are doing that, just let her know why. If there's a reason, I think you just got to communicate with it and be vulnerable. And maybe she's a little bit scared. I don't know if women get scared sometimes after they have a kid. Do they feel like, maybe my husband's going to think different of me or something? I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of fears
Yeah.
going on. But it's obviously that she cares because she's doing something nice that for you, for the future, to take you to a comedy show, whether it's mine or anyone. She's thinking about down the road. And so, she's not obviously thinking about, she just wants a little bit of help in the meantime. She probably just wants some consideration, it sounds
But
like.
did she tell him these grievances or?
Yeah, I think she did. She
Okay.
said, yeah.
Or maybe this is her way of telling him, and happy Valentine's Day. We like to say that. But little Winston looks cute as hell, man. My buddy got a little Doberman, not a Doberman, but some kind of real like a little animal, little fox or something, like a thick fox, and his name Winston.
It is real.
Winston is a corgi in our building with paralyzed back legs.
Oh, really? And he's still alive?
Yeah, he's on wheels. Winston is on
Oh,
wheels.
tell him what happened. We shouldn't say that.
No, why would we end a Valentine's episode telling Theo
You
about
guys
our
did it?
neighbor that died?
Oh.
Our neighbor died.
Yeah, and it's
But
sad.
his headboard was against our headboard.
And I could feel when he was passing away.
No
Yeah, he
way.
was sick, yeah.
Yeah, and he was in hospice care. And I told Bobby, I'm like, I've just been feeling really heavy. And sure enough, I talked to his family a couple days after, and he did pass away when we were feeling it.
Did he have HIV?
No, he died of liver CA.
He was a nice guy. Well, he was nice and not nice, but he was a good dude.
Death doesn't turn people into saints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really sad.
It is sad.
Very
He
sad.
was young and vibrant.
Was he
young,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Oh,
young
yeah.
and fit
Fit as fuck, yeah.
and handsome, right?
Very handsome.
Jesus. And he just had addiction issues?
No, he just got
Was he a
shitty
half
bad luck.
Asian or full Asian?
I think he was full Asian.
He was full Asian, yeah.
But he was like 6'3", full
6'3",
Asian,
full
not
Asian,
your kind
yeah.
of 5 foot.
Yeah, not
Full
the
Asian.
fucking little worker bee. We're talking about a king or a queen.
Yeah, we've got one more, so we don't end
Okay,
on
let's
the-
do one more.
Yeah, that was downer, Bobby.
Hi, Theo, Khalyla, and Bobby. My name is Julia, and I'm from Toronto, and I love all of you. I love both of your podcasts, Tiger Belly and This Past Weekend.
Oh, thank you.
I have a question for you all, considering you're all in relationships. What do you do about being attracted to people outside of your relationships, and have you ever felt inclined or the urge or desire to step outside your relationship and cheat? Thanks so much, guys. Love you.
It's a really complex question there.
It's an easy question, though.
What is it?
Well, and there's your two
I want to
answers
hear
right
you. I
there.
want to see your answer, and then I'll answer based on your answer.
She already said me, not Chris, dude.
If you go into a relationship thinking that you cannot have eyes for anybody else, you're setting yourself up for failure. If you go in thinking that, yes, I will probably find 50,000 people attractive in my lifetime, but I choose this person, it's a lot less of a burden to carry. I tell you when I find someone attractive,
Yeah.
but I'm not threatened by that feeling of attraction. I just know that I'm allowed to feel that way because I'm human. And therefore, I don't feel the need. It doesn't become a temptation because I own it.
Right.
It becomes a temptation when you try to suppress that feeling of attraction. And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden it feels like, it becomes exciting. That temptation turns to excitement because you're trying to suppress it.
I honestly, I've
That's a really
always
good
had
points.
many. Don't know if it's mini crushes.
Yeah,
Of course.
Well, you play
Like-
Candy Crush too all the time.
Yeah, no, but I'll like I'll go to a certain like coffee shop or whatever.
Bathhouse.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a girl that's there that's cute, right?
Masseuse.
And then they go, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm a fan of you. You know, and you go, oh, yeah. And then you go,
Your dig.
yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
Anyway, so I have these little mini crushes
Right.
during the day or over the years. But it's also, I know that I'm in a committed relationship with her. It doesn't, I don't know. I just don't cheat.
Yeah.
And I think those little mini crushes or those little things make you realize, that I still have, I'm a
Yeah,
human being and I have
totally.
feelings, and it also makes it kind of exciting.
Exciting. And I think that if it
a good
makes it
point.
exciting to kind of see your partner too. And remember that you did feel that same feeling with them, but 50 times stronger when you first met them.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think you just constantly have to remind yourself that you felt that way about your partner. Now, I think that, people have their own rules in relationships and people have like open relationships, but it hasn't been hard being monogamous with him, even though my last relationship was with 2 men.
Wow.
I lived with 2 men. We had a great relationship for several years. We traveled together. It was respectful. It was great.
It sounds good.
I never want to do that again. It was exhausting.
It sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
Sounds very
But I've never thought,
fun.
I don't know. It hasn't been an issue, at least for me.
No, and I love the way you framed it too, like the way that you see it, like, that it is, sure, those things are going to happen, and that's totally natural, like to have attraction to different people. And if you just see it as that and kind of be glad that it happens, that you have that even that function in your brain, that you still even can have that feeling, that doesn't mean that it's not in you and still towards the other person for 50 times the strength.
I also have a friend, I'm not going to say his name, who's married, has kids and stuff, who whenever he sees her, he obviously gives her fuck eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he looks her up and down, right? And if she's turned away, he'll look at her ass and all that kind of stuff. And he'll have like a little smile. And I watch him do it. I'm fine with it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I get it.
Right.
She's hot.
Yeah.
You know,
And
I
see-
don't have jealous. I don't have any.
And after your shows, I see women come up to him. They kiss him on the cheek. They want to
Yeah.
hug him. They want to flirt with him. Saying, "Hey, come with us, have drinks and stuff."
Yeah, come here.
And I never step in. And I'm happy for him that he gets to. He's a cute, talented man. Why wouldn't they be attracted to him?
Oh, yeah.
I was attracted to him.
Right. That's a good point. Yeah, it's so funny. It's it's so interesting. It's like you would want people to be. Now you want them to work with it healthily whenever they get that. I saw a girl, she opened up a hatchback and she had a bunch of wood chips back there and tried to convince Bobby to get back in there. They had a water bottle in there with a little spout coming out of it. And I was like, damn, look empty. They had a Candy Crush, like a big size iPad, one that hasn't come out yet. And he was really tempted. You could see him almost get in there.
I was at Charlie Goodnight's, that club. Mm-hmm. And this was the first time this ever happened. I first started dating Khalyla, but we're committed. Mm-hmm. And she grabbed my wrist. She goes, "Let me blow you in the bathroom."
Oh, wow.
And I went like this. I went, "No." Like that.
Is that when you went home and changed your Facebook status to in a relationship?
Yeah.
Wow.
Was that? I knew there was something you were compensating for.
Yeah.
I figured you probably got a blowjob at the strip
No,
club.
I never got a blowjob.
I know, but I'm pretty sure it came close, and that's why you went home and you were like, "I got to."
No.
I gotta tighten
Yeah.
up.
I got yeah.
No, that never happened.
And
I don't even.
but he does in the past.
Yeah.
He has. Now we know our boundaries, but in the beginning, he didn't know what a boundary was,
Right.
what it meant. So in the beginning, in our first year together, he would do things like text a woman like, "I want to fuck you, raw dog," or
Yeah.
whatever.
And it was like, this is Postmates, guy.
Or like he would just go out of his way to, he would take that temptation, go a little bit too
Oh, yeah.
far verbally.
That's what I'd do. That's
Yeah.
what I'd done.
But then I just made it really clear with him. I said, "Look, that's my line. Light flirting, innocent stuff, all good. But to tell her you have plans of fucking her raw dog,
Yeah.
that's my line. That's my boundary.
Right.
And you just have to be really clear about your lines with each other in your relationship."
I like that. Wow. I'm actually learning some stuff today. Yeah, I mean, I was in a relationship and I didn't do that good of having boundaries and stuff like that. And now that I've been off pornography, I've felt a lot less tempted to really engage with women as much as I used to. Like it used to be like a lot more of a temptation for me. And now it's like some of that temptation is going away where it's not even, it's just like a bad habit almost. And I don't feel like I have to just cling to any type of attraction that a woman sends to me. Because it was making it hard for me to, even be in a relationship because I was just acknowledging other like attractions that would come in.
Yeah.
I had this weird thing that if somebody like showed interest in me, that if I didn't in some way acknowledge it or return it, even like just like a hug or like a winky face or a smile or something, then like I was like letting them down somehow or something. So I think I still have a lot to learn in that space.
Yeah, it's also very difficult as a performer.
I think so. I think that you guys are in a completely different.
It's difficult.
I've never gotten attention in the same way that you guys get attention. So I don't know how I would feel if a dick was thrown my direction,
But
in the frequency that, you guys get it.
But you learn
Nothing.
from guys like that are faithful dudes. You learn from like Greg Fitzsimmons, a lot of the redheads, Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Half Asians too, Steve Byrne.
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
yeah, Al Madrigal.
Oh yeah,
And guys like that. They're pretty. Daniel Day Kim. Daniel Day
Monogamous?
Kim too. Yeah. Monogamous guys.
yeah.
Especially because there are certain guys like Byrne or a lot of these guys that are married now that used to be players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they have made a choice. But you and I also know a lot of guys that don't do that.
Wow, that are just straight pussy hitchhikers.
Yeah.
I do think though that men and women need to get that out of their system.
Yeah.
And especially women, just fuck
Yes.
as many dudes as you can.
Some of it's getting out of your system. And some of it's like, these days it's almost like you'd almost rather end up with someone too that you want to have a partner that it's like you guys can raise a family if you're having a family. Like some
Yeah.
people, they get married, it's all based on sensuality. It's nice, huh? And then but then that goes away and then they end up, they have 2 kids and they're divorced. And it's like, it's definitely interesting to figure out what ingredients need to be in a relationship for you to be then parents.
And then they're never just the same ingredients for every relationship
Agreed.
either. Because I think that Bobby and I are a little atypical. Mm-hmm. And what works for us certainly might not work for somebody else. Or the very brutally honest, and some people find that really uncomfortable that he shares pictures with prostitutes that he's been with me.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, look at this is when I fucked this girl in the motel, and it doesn't really faze me. That might not work for other people. That kind of just transparency might not work for
Cantonese.
others.
They call that being very
I have
Cantonese.
weird photos around my house. Like if you look in drawers, you'll just see me with like
and like really
dwarves
seedy
naked
places
on my shoulder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have wings on. You know what I mean? I'm on a mountaintop. You know, I've done some crazy shit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You just
I
gotta
love
wear-
these pants though, man. They're
Thank
good.
you, dude. Wow.
Anyway, that was a
Athleisure.
great Valentine's. I gotta eat, man.
Happy Valentine's. Yeah, let's get these guys out of here. Bobby
I'm
and
so hungry, you know
Khalyla,
what I mean?
the Slept King
I
and the
love
Awake
it.
Queen.
Thank you so much. I love you so much.
I love
Hey,
you
when are
too.
you gonna come on ours soon?
I'll come on next
Monday.
Am I on Monday?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on Monday, dude. It'll be
Here
great,
we
dude.
go.
I'm gonna get to see you again.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I love
guys.
you, man.
Love you. Love you too, Khalyla.
Love
Thank
you, Theo. Thank you.
Now I'm just floating on the breeze, and I feel I'm falling like these leaves. I must be cornerstone. Oh, but when I reach that ground, I'll share this peace of mind I found. I can feel it in my bones, but it's gonna take a little time for me to set that parking brake and let myself unwind. Shine